Let's load it up. Let's load it up. Let's load it up. Let's load the panel up. Let's load the panel up. We getting ready to go live. We getting ready to go live. The time is now 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. We want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Yes.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, folks. Come on in. We
Welcome,
trying to get
welcome,
this thing
welcome,
set
welcome,
up.
welcome, welcome.
Uh, this is a recap, evening edition of the 2024 Hoka Motorcycle Challenge. And we're going to hit a quick message from
Hell of a fucking ride, brother.
Yes, sir.
1118.
Hey, everybody.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Appreciate it, sir. We finally made it. We survived the hurricanes. We survived the winds. We're here at the finish line. Give me 1 second here. I don't know. Chase, how do you turn this around?
What's that?
The camera.
Yeah. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Oh, here you go. That little. Let's flip this guy. There we go.
There you go. So, everybody's here.
Filming me, filming you.
Yes, ma'am. Great group of people.
Can
Couldn't
you hear
do
me,
it
Loco?
without them or you guys. So,
Emotional.
we made it. Y'all have a good day.
All right,
Appreciate
folks.
it.
That's how it is. That's a great feeling. Hey, look, we got Loco with us. Loco, how you doing?
Doing all right, guys. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes,
sounding
sir.
good.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Loco. So I know you're at a gas stop right now. It almost like perfect timing, man.
Yeah,
And
it worked out
what it
good.
is yeah, it worked out good. We just want to hear your perspective on hitting the finish line and signing that book, and then saying your farewells and heading back home. The feeling of completing the Hoka and heading back home. How do you feel?
Um, I don't know. It was kind of surreal crossing that line, and you see everybody at the finish line, hey, okay, hey, and giving hugs and all of that. My finish was a little bit different, and I'm not complaining about it at all, because I got in at like 4:30 in the morning, and
Right.
Now, for the winter, it's crazy. I got in real early, so a lot of people were sleeping still. So my finish was a lot more intimate. Um, I would say, because Beth was there. I think Taco's old lady was there, and then
Right.
one Rick. So once I signed the book and they wandered off back to bed, it was just me, the bike, the finish line, and just complete silence and beauty. And like I said, I'm not complaining at all. It was different for me, um,
Right.
and it was fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, you'd almost enjoy that moment of sitting there looking at the bay, looking at the sun come up because it really wasn't too dark, and
No,
just reminiscing in it all, man. Just sitting there taking the time to just think about what you've been through, and then just looking at the beauty of that sunrise.
exactly. Contemplating what's the experience and just processing, taking it all in, and it was pretty rad. There weren't any
Real.
distractions. It was just pure basking in the success.
I mean, just listening to your local, I think I would really enjoy it that way. That intimacy of crossing that line and just being able to just really just exhale.
Yeah, yeah, it
Uh,
was pretty rad.
yeah. Hop, you guys got anything for local? He's at a gas stop taking a break on his way back home.
Yeah, I mean, everybody says, and I say it and agree. So I just want to hear what you have to say. Everyone says this ride changes you. Do you think it changed you as a person, as a rider, or both, and how?
It certainly put me through the ringer, in terms of writing and the different different environments that I was writing environments that I was exposed to. So it made me a better writer, 100%.
Oh yeah.
And as far as changing me as a person, it gave me a different level of confidence too, because you look at the Moki Dugway and what Mars and I went through on that thing, number 1222. I almost went down. I mean, it was
For
everything I could
being
do to
able
keep that bike up. And
Right.
and if I were to have gone down, it would have been a lot farther than just the road, because I was like right on the
Yeah.
edge, man. And
If you,
so being able to you know trust in my abilities, pull through that, it gave me a new level of confidence in my writing ability. So that's pretty cool. um, and it's, I don't know, it's just a level of feeling of badass, you know what I mean? Like,
hey man,
Right
it's
on.
it's it's undescribable.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, look, we know you're on the road. Does anybody else on the panel have anything for Loco?
No, man. Have a safe trip home.
I
Yep.
All
do.
right, appreciate it, guys.
Are you going to do it in 26, or are you a one and done?
Am I doing it in 26? A little soon to ask me that, I think, but I'm leaning towards hell yeah.
Right.
Hey man, we got to get you while the feeling is still there.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
And I've
The
already
adrenaline's
told my
still
wife.
pumping.
I've already told my wife. I was like, look, I already know 1,000 things that I'm going to be doing different on the bike in terms of packing, gear, so on and so forth. There's so many things that I've already identified. Like, I'm going to do it
That's what I'm
different. I'm
talking
going
about.
to, yeah, I'm already prepping mentally. It's ridiculous. It's
That's what I'm
a sickness.
like. Yep, yep. You go back and you reassess your metal and all the mistakes that you made, and then you come back and you say, "Yes, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to run it, man." That's awesome and incredible. Definitely want to thank you for taking the time to to stop and share this perspective with us, Loco, because like I said, it was perfect timing, man. He was like, "Solo, I'm getting ready to
Yeah,
stop for gas." Logic, I think you
yeah,
had something for Loco.
Well, what I was gonna do is just key in on what Hop said. And I think you already answered. My question was, what did you learn more about yourself that you did not know before the ride?
um, just I guess environments that I would ride in
Mhm.
versus
Right,
not. The
right,
confidence level that I have now, because you don't have a choice. You got to press on. Like the hurricane.
right.
I mean, would I have done that prior to the Hoka? Maybe, um, because we were given a little spiel beforehand. Saying, hey, look, hurricane's no joke. So like, don't ride through it, because you tip your bike over. It'll blow your bike over and you'd be in a world of hurt. And once we got to the edge, it was just kind of like, well, okay, hey, let's go. And I just kind of didn't listen. That my wife complains about that all the time. But
Yeah, good deal, man.
yeah, no,
Safe
But hey,
travels, Loco.
all
yeah.
right, thank you very much.
All right, Loco, take care. Be safe out there.
Yeah, you guys too.
All right. All
Hey,
right,
Solo.
folks.
Solo. Can
Yes.
you can you pull up the finish? It looks like Iceman's fixing to cross.
Okay. Okay. Let me get to that right now. Let me pull this screen up, folks. I know we got a lot going on. We want to thank everybody for tuning in for the evening edition of the 2024 Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge. Uh, Let me see if I can pull this up right quick. For some reason, I'm not getting the live hop.
It might be a couple of minutes. I mean, he's right there. So
Right. Yep. Because I think the last one that I'm showing is 57 minutes ago.
yeah, yeah.
But
No,
we
he's
will.
he's, he's coming in right now. So
He's coming in right now.
yeah.
Okay. We'll try to pull him up, folks. I definitely would like to catch him on a live.
Yeah, they haven't started yet, but I know he's if you look on the map, he's rolling through right now. I guess they started after he goes down to the end though, right?
Probably when he gets close and when they, yeah.
Yeah, to Lands. Work that, guys. Let me pull up the big board, and then I'm gonna try to pull that up while the big board's up. Hey, with us this afternoon, with this evening, we have Joe Maris, rider number 913. He's joining the panel. He's going to give his perspective. What do you think about the running of the 2024 Hoka Motorcycle Challenge? And by all means, if you have any questions for Joe, pick his brain. An outstanding rider, Joe. You've done it now, what, 2 or 3 times?
I've done it. I've competed in 3. I've finished 2. I wrecked in 18 toward the very end and didn't get to complete it due to totaling a motorcycle out. And pretty jealous of these guys right now. Had the Alaskan back and kind of wished I would have joined with them.
Absolutely.
Yes, man. We're sitting here feeling it right now. I know Hop's feeling it. I'm feeling it. Okay. For some reason, guys, I can't seem to pull it up right now. I don't know why, but
I don't think they're live
I
just
would
yet.
definitely try to tap in.
Yeah, not yet. I mean, he's rolling through where everyone is right now. So
I don't see
Right.
him on the tracker myself. But
yeah,
Typically
you
they-
got to zoom in down there in Homer.
okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah, he's not even went to the spit yet, so he's probably 15 minutes out.
All right.
Let me pull the big boy back up. Right. The big boy's up. The big boy's up. Let's see if we can zoom in. Let's see if we can zoom in. I definitely, yep, there he is right there. They're going out to the spit and then they should be coming back. It'll take a few minutes. I think it'll be like 5 miles from the spit. But once again, we want to welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. This is going to be a light edition. We'll try to get a couple of people on, like we just caught local gas stop. He's on his way back to the lower 48. He had to stop and get some maintenance done, but I was trying to figure out, just how long to kind of give a perspective how long it take from Homer back to the border. Not running Hoka hay speed, not running Hoka hay style of back rows of turns. So maybe we catch another rider who can give us say, hey, it took me a day, 12, 13 hours, what the case may be. But we've definitely enjoyed you.
Yeah, I got Michael Lamb and a few riders who are ready to come on here in a few minutes.
Sure. You can shoot him the link.
Yeah, I just sent it to him.
That'll be awesome.
So watch for him to pop
panel,
in. He should be coming in here in a few minutes.
Okay. Be on the lookout and feel free to pick his brains and get his take on this year's Hoka hay. And while we're waiting for him, I'm going to queue up Steve Davis is putting out some good information on his organization that he's riding for. Real good about. Okay, look like we got wrong wages coming in.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Pretty
How you
good.
doing?
Fantastic.
Yeah. So where are
Look
you
at
hanging
here,
out
folks.
at?
Look what we have.
I'm with Frankie Mountains. We're at Soldotna Harley Davidson, getting maintenance done on the bikes. In fact, they just finished ours, and there's another rider, Brad Lupnitz. Is that how you pronounce Lupnitz? Who's getting his maintenance, and then we're going to head into town try to find a steak and a beer.
Right on. So first of all, congrats on the finish. Epic ride.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So you did as far as placement, you placed higher than you did in 22, correct?
Substantially higher. Yeah, I finished almost 2 days faster. Finished, I think it was 40 or 41. Last time it was 69.
Right on. So did you do anything different?
Oh, everything. Actually, first time around, I just tried to study people and see what they did, and then I realized that everybody else's plan doesn't work for me.
Exactly.
So I came in with a plan that included much better nutrition. I never set an alarm. Well, I set an alarm twice, but I woke up before. I woke up when the body said, wake up. And I rode until the body said, don't ride anymore. And that was really the big difference in that nutrition and sleep allowed me to be a lot better navigator. So I wasted a whole lot less time, with wrong turns and all that. So it was just a much better time. I enjoyed the scenery, was awake and alert a lot better. I mean, it was just a whole different ride. After 22, I thought, man, I don't know that I want to take that brutality again. But after this year, I'm like, when's 26 sign up starts?
How's the atmosphere down there?
You mean amongst the people?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Everybody's loving it. The crew that's, everybody who's come across is all excited and happy. Yeah, it seems to be just everybody's doing good here. Uh-oh,
Hop, are you there?
Hello.
Are you there?
Hop, say again, Hop. Yeah, say
Hello.
again, Hop.
I said, are you
faded
heading
out.
out Sunday to head back home?
I'm staying till the party Saturday night. Sunday morning, I'm going to go to the Arctic Circle and then come down on that road that runs closer to the coast all the way to Denver Woods House, where I'm going to stay for a few days and do Monsters Over Mountains.
Right on. Yeah, that's going to be a good ride.
Yeah, and then after that, I'm going to go south and go see Turbo.
Okay, cool.
Good deal. Good deal.
You guys
That's
got
awesome.
any questions for Wrong Way? Again, just want to say good job, excellent job. Glad you made it. And who you riding for? What charity?
Mile Monsters Incorporated, helping these heroes live their best life.
Right on.
Right on.
There you
Man,
go. Right
good
on.
deal.
I want to say
Thank you.
congratulations.
Just wanna say thank you for, thank you
Thank
for
you,
tuning
gentlemen.
in. We appreciate perspective. Yes. All right, Wrong Way. Take care.
Yeah, Wrong Way. Take it easy, man. Thanks for
Take
coming
it easy,
on.
Wrong Way.
See you
Thank
later.
you.
All right.
All right, folks. That was Wrong Way. He said he wrote it a lot different. I tell you, he went back and reassessed his metal, and he came out firing this time. He said he did a lot better this time, and that's what it's all about. When you ride it, you come back, you ride it again. Just
Right.
improve your riding. And talking about the atmosphere at the finish line, great stuff, great stuff. So, folks, we're putting out a lot of good information for you to get a clearer and better understanding of what the Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge is and what it is all about. Definitely, we appreciate you tuning in. If you have questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. We will try to answer them, or we will try to get you in contact with people who can answer the question for you. But I think with this panel right here, we got you covered. I'm going to pull up this video from Steve, and I'm going to cue him up right quick because
It looks
I
like
really
Iceman.
enjoy.
But he said he got to
uh,
go down to the bottom and turn around, come back.
Yes, he has to turn around at the Land's End Resort and then
Okay.
do your
Okay.
turn.
Yeah, because he's almost
Right.
there.
Let me see if I can pull up that, because I really would like to catch him coming in.
Yeah, and the finish is back up at the top. Is that right?
Oh, it's back up at the top. Okay.
or is it down there? I don't know exactly where it's
The
at.
finish is back at Homer at the
Okay. All right, so we got a couple minutes in.
bar or something there.
Right. And it's
Still got
about 5 minutes from, yeah, we got a few minutes. I was trying to queue it up, but typically, yeah. So we're gonna keep moving, folks. Um, I will get this video loaded. Just bear with me in time so that we catch.
Good morning to the Motorcycle Relief Project. I'm so fun and grateful for being able to support. Good morning.
Okay, and there we go. There we have it.
Uh-oh. There you go.
What happened? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're working it. We're working it. May have to get me a producer, man. Get all this stuff going, to work all this stuff. But
Good morning to the Motorcycle Relief Project. I'm so fun and grateful for being able to support this great charity in the 2024 Hoka Motorcycle Challenge. We're at Flaming Gorge, Harley Davidson. And it's checkpoint 2, the second checkpoint on the challenge. And we've been running hard for us. We've had a lot of challenges with weather, and there's Ladybug in the background. And then, but it's been good. We're out here for a good cause. They support veterans and first responders dealing with PTSD issues. If you know somebody with those issues, please have them apply for a relief ride. They go out on the dirt, provide all the gear and bikes, and have specialists that deal with PTSD and work through it with like-minded people. You can talk or you don't have to. All the details are from Mike Bobbitt. He can get you all locked in with the exact details. But if you want to support this great cause, motorrelief.org. Thank you for helping vets and first responders.
outstanding,
All right.
outstanding.
That's wonderful. That's
Amen. And
wonderful.
that's what the Hoka Hey is all about. It's all about helping.
Mhm.
So folks, go to a riders, go to the bio page of the Hoka Hey, and you can see the bios. You can see what charity riders are riding for, and you can donate, and we greatly appreciate that. So um, take the time to go over there and to a good cause. I am still looking for the link for the live. I would definitely like to see the Iceman come in.
It's in
If
the. It'll be
there's
in
a
the
link,
Hoka Hey community page.
yeah.
You have the community
I
page
mean,
pulled up.
it's just not coming up right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. No, I don't think they haven't started it yet. But
Yes,
Mhm.
right. The last one was about an hour ago, uh, and this is
yeah,
relatively
he's
long.
he's
So
rolling it. I guess it'll be a few minutes. He'll get back up there.
right, right, right. Hey, folks, this evening we have Joe with us, rider number 913. He's joining us to give his perspective on this year's Hoka Hey, and we want to thank him for joining us. So, what do you think about this year's Hoka Hey, Joe?
I'm saying that it was probably a lot more challenging at the very beginning with the Hurricane Debbie, and then
Right,
them going down to the Florida Keys with all the traffic and kind of limited on your way down there on the 7 Mile Bridge and all that stuff. But the
I know.
out west and stuff, I've rode a lot of that before, and so I kind of know what some of the riding that they did was, but some of it I've never been in some of those areas either. So
Right.
Are you riding 26?
I'll let you know in 26.
That's what I'm talking
I'll
about,
probably be one
man.
of them deals where I just roll up the day of, throw Beth some money, and roll out with them.
Yeah. That's what the old man did, man. Pat Cornell. I think Pat Cornell had a plan, though. Shout out to the old man if you're listening.
Yeah.
You definitely surprised me, man. I was like, uh-oh. He's making a run for it. Welcome,
Yeah, he
folks.
had
We're
a
gonna
plan,
try
or
to.
he wouldn't have took his RV up to Alaska early.
Oh, he knew. He
Definitely.
knew. I met with him right before him and Hoagie took off to go up there and did the trophy handoffs to transport it up there. And I was like, "Are you gonna run?" He's like, I don't think so, Solo. I don't think so. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I actually was not going to do 22, and I got talked into it by Mark Nichols, and then he bailed on me last minute.
Wow. Let's see if we can cue up this.
Live again from the finish line in Homer. We have rider number 1118.
This was about an hour ago, folks.
Greg Oliver. We have 1153. Steve Schmitty, and 1157. Andy Waller. Coming into the finish line. Woo! Welcome to Homer! Woo!
Oh, where is he?
Made a run for him. Good deal. Woo!
All right. Congratulations, guys.
Say hi to the folks at home.
Hi, folks at home.
We are so glad to have you guys here, safe and sound. Welcome to Homer.
Thank you.
You got anything to say about the challenge, or about the ride, about the people, about the folks at home? Awesome. We're super glad to have you here.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Thank you to everybody at home. Congratulations, man, on a good ride. Thank you.
We got quite a crowd here today. The sun is back out. I seem to be panning with Kenny Brown.
How you doing, Dad?
I'm excellent. How are you? What a beautiful thing. When we get riders in, we've got this many people to share the joy. And of course, all you people in Facebook land cheering them on. Congratulations to our riders incoming. It's a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is.
So I don't know. This is such a good vibe. I'm going to leave it run longer than I might otherwise, just because I sense some tears of joy, tears of relief. You know, they're just really glad to be here and feel really good about their accomplishment. So now it is official. Signed in. Officially arrived and timed. Filming me, filming you. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to get some hugs. So, everybody now, Hoka, hey!
All right, Hoka. Hey,
Right. All right.
folks. Once again, our panel is Chris Hopper, the Hopster, Joe,
Joe,
the Tennessee Two, and
let's
know
see
you always hear Joe and Bev. You will always hear Joe and Bev. So
Right.
Rider 913 and Logic Keep It Logical and myself, K Solo the Rider. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hop, this has been a good one, man. This has been a good
Solo.
one.
Who's that guy next to?
Yeah, he's Iceman's
Say
round in the
again.
corner. He should be rolling in here any second.
What in the
And we
world?
got the L
Look
train
at
ready
this.
to come on.
I've zoomed the tracker up. He's driving off in some water right now.
Man, Brian Ridgway, man, rider number 1101. This guy here, man. I tell you, get out of here. Jeez, oh, please. This guy's everywhere, man. Y'all see that? He snuck in on me.
I was wondering who that was.
So look like Lionel's lined up to come in.
They
Lionel
should be
flew up.
going live soon.
We're waiting, man. Trust me, I'm waiting here. I'm patient. Uh, I'm scanning all sectors of fire here. Yeah,
Lionel's
Flat
not
Brian, man. He's all over the place. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, folks. Look, he just show up out of nowhere. Flat Brian. That guy just show up out of midair, you know.
Because the Rogue Light's
Hey,
a
but that's
better
what
bike.
the Hoka head is all about.
Say
Having a
that
good
again. Say it
time.
louder. Say it louder.
Yeah.
Who said that? Who said that? What in the world? Oh goodness, folks! I know we're waiting for Iceman. We
Roll
definitely need
glides up
Iceman
front.
on because we're losing. We're getting loopy up here. It's been a long 13 days. Twice a day, staying up, catching Alaska time. Folks, we are in the queue. I'm hoping that we can get him live so we can see a live finish. Standing by. So is Lionel going live or
Yeah. I sent him the link.
he's
He's gonna jump on as soon as Iceman comes in.
okay? Yeah. So as soon as we see Iceman come in, we're gonna pull up the big board, folks.
How accurate do you think these US fleet trackers are?
Oh, they're accurate. Okay, they're live right
Jeez.
now. If you want to cue
Because
it
he's
up.
fixing to turn on Main Street according to the tracker.
Yeah, they're live right now in the
Okay, they're
community
live
page.
through Hoka Community.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna queue it up. We're gonna queue it up. We're gonna queue it up.
Better hurry.
Why can't I see it? Why can't I see it? I'm in there. I am in there. There we go. There we go. He's coming in. There he is, folks. There's the ice. Fishing it up. Can everybody hear?
No, I can't hear it. We can't hear anything.
No, I don't hear anything.
You can't hear?
Oh, Chase showed up.
Can you guys hear?
No.
No. Tons of adversity and issues that he had to go through to get there.
Mm.
Yes.
Any idea if he was planning on riding back home or planning on shipping his bike home? Or
I think he's planning on riding, but who knows now?
Yeah.
right, with the wreck, I didn't know if those plans had changed or.
I can see he's hugging with one arm because
For
there
some
was the
reason,
other
of course, we
shoulder
don't
that
have audio.
was hurt.
We should have audio on that, but for some reason, we don't have the audio. If you can hear us, if you can hear this video of Iceman, give me a thumbs up, somebody.
No, you can't hear it.
No.
Here you go.
There you go.
I don't know, Phil over
Yeah.
at Republic is
Okay.
not going to be happy to see his showpiece CBO looking like this. So, Phil, if you're watching this, I think you might have a new customer coming in here shortly. So,
Iceman.
that's pretty awesome.
That's a good looking trade in.
And Anna's got to get your signature.
Yeah, I tell you, man.
Yeah, got things hanging out. I can make something across the finish line, but nothing's official until he puts his X. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, good trade in.
So,
Low miles, never been ridden in
so
rain.
it's in perfect condition. All right, folks. So
Right.
like, got a bad signal up there.
All right.
The video is
L train should be
hopefully
coming on too. So
that'll work. That'll work. We'll get him queued up and kind of have our eyes and ears on the ground with L Train,
All right.
Ramos. For some reason, folks, maybe it's on their end.
Well, I still see him streaming.
Right, there we go. But we just can't hear him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Out- Outstanding. Outstanding. Congratulations, Outstanding. Congratulations to you. All right. All right, folks.
All those smiles and love down there. That's great. That's
Yes,
awesome.
yes, yes. All right.
See,
Bring
after
back
you
together.
experience something like that, every time you go for a ride and come back home, you be looking for, ain't nobody out here to greet me.
All right. Hey, folks, you have to realize we're getting those streams all the way from Homer, Alaska. Look like we got Lionel Ramos coming in. Look at here. Hello, hello.
Hey, can you
Welcome,
hear us?
welcome.
Looney,
What's happening?
Hello,
what's
hello.
going on, guys?
I can't hear them. Yeah, we can't hear you. They're really loud. Hold on. Iceman just arrived. So. Bro, I thought he was done. Are you there? Can you hear us now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes,
Talk so we
we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. All right. What was the question? What's the question for Chris?
No, just congrats on the ride. Glad you made it in. What are you
Appreciate
feeling?
it. Today I feel good. Yesterday I was definitely in a fog. You know, the last 2 nights out on the road were pretty difficult for me. The second to last, you know, around I don't know 9 o'clock at night or so, it started raining. It was down in the 40s. My heated gear stopped working. Kind of in the middle of nowhere. So I was like, I'm just gonna push through the rain. Um, you know, my brain just wasn't thinking properly, and by the time the sun started to rise, you know, I've only made it like 150 miles at this point, you know, and I've wasted all this time where I could have been resting. So I ended up falling asleep in the middle of the day. I took a nap and definitely set me behind. And then, you know, the night before I finished, night 9. Again, planned to finish it right through the night and started falling asleep. And I just looked over into the woods and I seen a light. So I pulled down in the back, and it ended up being a Catholic church named St. Christopher. And I was like, man, this is a sign for me to just stop for the night. So
Oh yeah.
I stopped. I had the most beautiful sky of the trip, and probably had the best rest I had the whole trip as well. So, I ended up finishing that next morning on day 11, and I'm definitely ecstatic. My boy Iceman just came in. He's a beast. Being banged up the way he was, I got to ride with him before I finished, and he told me, he's like, man, you just got to go finish strong for me, and I'll do my best to make it to Homer. So he just arrived, so he's got a crew of people here celebrating with him, and it's definitely a sight to see for sure.
Yes, yes. And what is your rider number?
1192.
1192, folks.
So do you feel this ride changed you in any way as a person or as a rider?
So I think both, but definitely as a person. I haven't had any like type of spiritual awakening or anything like that, so to speak, but it definitely puts things into perspective of how much we take things for granted in our daily lives. Just the fact of not having running water or a bed to sleep in or a roof to sleep under every night are things that you just kind of don't think about. And some of the towns and villages that we go through, I mean, you definitely see the poverty at a whole different level, and definitely puts things in perspective.
Right on. Now, are you going straight home, or are you gonna go? You still gonna ride up there?
So I'm gonna be here till at least the 20. I think it's 22nd or 23rd. My wife has a cousin that lives in Homer, so we're gonna hang out for a week. And she flew up last night and got to me this morning. So we're gonna hang out for a week, and then she'll fly home, and I'll start heading back. If I can get a tire, I'm gonna try to go up to Prudhoe, but I need a rear tire
Oh yeah.
before I can make that trip up.
Oh yeah.
How's
It's
the energy there?
It's definitely high right now. A lot of riders are starting to come in. Iceman, I don't know his exact number, but they said about 70 people have finished so far. So it's definitely starting to the energy's starting to pick up.
Do you have
good.
plans to ride 26?
Nothing yet, but I mean, I'm sure I will. We'll see what happens, but I don't see why I wouldn't ride 26.
So
Lionel,
I
what
have a
about you,
question.
Lionel?
Yes, I'm going to definitely do it. I'm definitely 26.
Okay, L Train. So what advice would you give people thinking about riding the Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge? What can you tell them? How to plan, or just tell them how to get ready for it?
Yeah, so I mean, I think one of the biggest things is obviously getting a better schedule and or a better schedule than I had. Like I just rode till I got tired, and now looking back, that's probably not the best way that I should have done it, because as you get tired and fatigued, my brain doesn't function properly, and it tells me to keep going. Although I should be stopped and resting, because if I get up, I'm a guy that likes to ride like 3 in the morning till midnight or so, and then sleep for
Right,
4 hours. And I kind of went against that rule a little bit at times, just because I was uncomfortable. Um, so I need to get better at figuring out my schedule of what I want to do. I've definitely learned a lot about uh, what do I actually need and what don't I need.
right,
Riot tried to tell me before we started, like, hey, you don't need everything for every situation that's possible. Like, yes, things could happen and you may not have something, but you don't want to overpack. And I thought I did a pretty good job of not overpacking, but there's still, I mean, half of my bike is stuff I didn't even touch.
yeah,
And mainly clothes. Like my bag of clothes, like, as gross as it is, like I changed my shirt once, like, it's, and then all I had other than that was just base layers that I changed 3 times. So you don't need a whole lot of stuff, and so
so you would definitely tell people to not overpack, and
yeah, don't
basically have
overthink it.
don't overthink
Don't
it. Yeah,
overthink everything. Um, if you're signing up for the Hoka Hey or interested in doing the Hoka Hey, you're probably a pretty good rider, or you should be at that stage. So mean, you already know how to ride. Definitely, you need to practice the element of sleeping outside because, I mean, a 10,000-mile ride where you can go seek shelter at a hotel and sleep in a bed is very different than this beast. You know, when
Yes, yes, it is.
you know, when
And
you're,
also the back roads are a lot different when you're riding on the
yeah,
back roads of the
correct.
interstate.
Correct. You know, being on a lot of those 2-lane roads and things like that. You're not just on interstate where you just burning and turning. You know, it's a little bit of technical. It's a lot of technical riding in the middle of it. So, you know, that's exhausting. And then you're having to pay attention to the directions, which I knew I was going to struggle with at first. But once I figured it out and kind of relaxed a little bit, I think at the start, you know, I was a little nervous and made some mistakes, and I had to keep going back and fixing them. And you know, but it is what it is. Fortunately, I recognized that I was going the wrong way, and
Right.
you know, was able to turn around before it was too bad. You know, I think my biggest mistake was like 35 miles, so 70 miles total, and uh, you know, the way I
What
look
was
at
your
it is, hey,
what was your final miles? What were your final miles
my
total?
final miles, 97:43.
97:43.
Do you feel like you're
I
a better
think that's
rider?
what it was. I think that's what it was. I may have the numbers backwards. It might have been 94:73.
Do you feel like you're a better rider?
Um, I don't know if I'd say a better rider, maybe more aware of certain situations. You know, as you know, I think we've had uh, pretty good results so far of injuries and things like that. But as the days start to wear on, you're starting to see more and more people getting hurt just from fatigue and things like that. So
Right.
definitely more aware of certain situations.
Yeah, Lionel, when you rode, do you feel like it made you a better rider?
It helped me understand my body and the signs of when I need to get off the bike, when I need to eat, when I need my lips were my thing to help me know that I was starting to get dehydrated before I was. So yes, it helped me understand my body and be a better rider. So now I don't think about doing 1,500 miles. I just get up and go, just do it because I've had that training and that understanding. And as I'm riding, sometimes I'll pull over 4 o'clock in the morning and then go sleep for 20 minutes because I just know I know those symptoms. Oh, those are back again. I got to get off the bike.
Yeah.
Right. Mhm.
So what bike did you ride up there this time?
Me? Oh, you're a
Yeah.
funny man. Yeah, a 737 from Chicago to Anchorage.
With a Rolls Royce engine in it.
Yeah,
Let me ask a
two
question.
Rolls Royce engines.
I got a
I
question.
got here in no time. They
Yeah,
couldn't keep up with me.
I guess if you rode from your house, you'd probably have to make 4 gas stops. So
At
that'd
least,
take too long.
yeah, too long.
Hey,
And
hey, man, they've been ragging you about the Franken tank, man.
oh, have they? Oh
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
we
I
were
heard
I
it.
love
I heard
that
of this.
thing.
we were talking about that 37-gallon tank you got this morning.
I heard it, and I couldn't because I was driving down to Homer when y'all were talking, and I was like, "Oh man, I wish I was on because I had to come back." It's like, "Hey, wait a minute."
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. It complements the bike because you got the big bags in the back, and then you have the big tank in the front. It's well balanced.
Yeah.
It's well balanced. I've ridden
I'm
with
trying to
that
keep it
tank,
PG.
and
I'm
it
trying to
is
keep it
well
PG.
balanced.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to keep it
I have
PG.
a let,
Hey,
I
hey,
have
but
a
she got
question.
some hips on her though.
Yep.
That tank, she got some hips on her.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
have a
man.
question there. How did you stay mentally focused during the long stretches of your ride?
I'll let Chris go, and then I can add.
Um,
I'll take it.
yeah, you take it, please.
So for me,
Yeah.
when I'm riding, I start, sometimes when you close your shield, because a lot of times you need that fresh air to keep going. But then when
Hmm.
you close that shield, it gets warm, you get comfortable, you start getting tired. For me, what I do is I eat protein. I eat my protein bar or take a squeeze of peanut butter, and just that protein just wakes you up. I was just talking to Pete Milan, and he was telling me the same thing because he was like, "Oh man, I was getting so tired." But then I got in my tank bag and I just started eating, and then all of a sudden I just woke up.
Mm.
So that's one of the things that definitely tell other riders and stuff. Try to find out what things work for you, because maybe protein or peanut butter may not work for you, but find out what works for you as you're riding. Practice different things, easy things to open from your tank bag that you can pop in your mouth.
Mhm.
Yes. Living out of that tank bag is a savior. And once you
Or
get used to riding with the tank bag, once you get past the cosmetic of it, it's definitely an asset to have because now I can't even imagine riding without the tank bag.
yep,
Oh
But hey,
yeah,
yeah, I
Lionel,
do. Yep. Sorry. Yeah.
hey, we I know you guys got to go and enjoy the festivities. We appreciate you chiming in and giving your perspective of the 2024 Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge. And this is your first ride, right?
Yeah, I was a
This is
rookie
your
this year,
first
so
time, and Lana, you're going
yeah.
back out again. So
Yep.
good
yeah.
deal.
Congrats again,
I
Chris, on the
can't call
finish.
you rookie
You
anymore.
guys
So
go enjoy the festivities.
Yeah,
Yep.
thank you.
Yep.
I definitely appreciate it.
hi guys.
It wasn't always
Oh
easy,
yeah,
and
thanks for coming on.
but it was definitely an adventure and one that won't forget.
Yep. Definitely had a hard part.
Starting out
Keep
out of the gate, going through a hurricane was like, when we saw that weather coming in, I was like, man, we seriously gonna do this? But it was definitely an interesting 11 days for me.
once the
So
flag dropped,
um,
it's game on, baby. Anything in
Mhm.
between there
Yep.
and Homer was up to you. Once that flag drops,
yeah,
so if you want to just
yeah,
stay there and wait it out,
correct.
you could have done
Yeah,
that. But hey,
understood,
yeah.
understood.
But my hat off to you guys. I salute you guys, man. It's an incredible ride. I enjoyed watching you guys and definitely following you on the track. So uh, you earned it. You definitely earned this one.
I appreciate it. I
Yep.
appreciate it.
Safe travels home, guys, both of you.
Safe
Yeah.
travel, guys.
Yep.
I don't
Hey,
know.
hey,
I don't know if you can see them.
Nice
can you
talking to
see
you.
this?
Can you read the stickers?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hold
So
on, wait,
all
wait, wait.
the
I'm gonna put it on the big screen. Let me put it on the big screen. There you go, folks. They get that's
all the
Wow.
riders are getting
very,
this.
Nice. Very cool.
It's
very
awesome.
cool.
Yep. And we're working on trying to see if we get patches, but for now, stickers.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's where we can get here quick enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all had that extra little push behind you, so uh, it was actually a help. All right, guys, y'all take
All
it
right.
easy. Be safe out
Y'all
there.
take it
Enjoy.
Take
easy.
it easy.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
I
All right.
appreciate it. Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank you.
Okay. Hey.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, hey, outstanding, folks. Outstanding. A lot of
You
Ramos
know,
is
yeah, they touched on it real quick. You know what Lionel said? You do got to find out what works for you, on this
Mhm.
ride or any kind of long ride. You can go to the taco run and the rendezvous and pick everyone's brain and figure it out. But some of that stuff's not going to work for you. I know when I
Yeah.
started out, I got ideas from people. I'm like, man, this just doesn't feel good. Try something else and try something else. And you finally figure out what works for you. And then,
yeah,
like you said, and I talk about it in my book, is figuring out when, what your body is, when it figuring out that time to shut it down. Because, being competitive, you want to keep pushing and your mind says, keep going. Your mind says you can do it, but your body's like, no, we're done.
Mhm.
And
yeah,
you have to figure out where that is and what the signs are to say, hey, even though my mind is telling me I can go, I know it's not safe and I know I don't need to go. I need to pull the plug and I need to shut it down now. That's one of
right.
the most important things that you can learn in order to keep yourself safe.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. That's
Uh,
right.
long distance riding is it comes with this risk. Everybody it comes with this risk, and why we've really been emphasizing safety on this challenge, rider safety techniques, um, everything that we could possibly think of to kind of give you that information of what these riders are going through and what they're experiencing and how they can keep their heads in the game. Because trust me, when you start thinking like I'm on day 5 and I still have 5,000-6,000 miles to go, it's easy to pull the plug. It's easy to pull the plug or the rip cord or whatever you want to call it and jettison the ride and say, I'm done. It's real
Mhm.
easy. But to stick in there, to stick it out, to stay in the saddle. Like the Iceman had all their adversities, rider who laid the bikes down, rider who needed tires, rider who bikes wouldn't start for whatever reason. Definitely, um, you know, definitely experienced it all. So, my hat's off to these riders.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure.
Joe, how about you? I mean, are you well aware of where you're at as far as, hey, I know it's time to shut it down versus, oh no, I'm just a little bit tired, I can push through this?
Yeah, I mainly always do the 20 and 4. I normally typically get up, pretty early in the morning anyway, so that works good for me. I'm a squeezable peanut butter and a candy kind of guy. I like to swap from sour to like fireballs to
Yeah.
sour type candy. On the pushing on through on the Hoka hay, I think it's to me, if you've got someone waiting at the finish line for you, that's a better motivator than if your wife or significant other is at home. It makes you want to more go home than go ahead and finish it on out. I mean, that's my view.
Yes, that's a good perspective right there.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
It is.
yeah, that's awesome, Joe. And we know they'll be right there waiting for you, man. As soon as you come across that line. Uh, Folks, we've had some great call-ins. I thank everybody for calling in. I know everybody don't want to get on. Some people say, "Hey, look, this is my moment. I want to enjoy it." Um, some people say, "Hey, you got to come out here and experience it for yourself." But definitely, I appreciate everybody calling in, sharing their perspectives on this year's Hoka Hay, giving tips. For me, I know I eat bags and bags of sunflower seeds. I mean, barbecue sunflower seeds is my thing. If you ride behind me, stay to the right side because the left side, you're going to be catching it. So you have been warned. Stay back. But yeah, though, that works for me. Me and Sharif, we ride together. And when we did the last big one on the 48 rat, man, I tell you, we was up on that north side and I was like bag at every stop I was getting a bag. Every stop I was getting a bag. And it was like, but yeah, find what works for you and
Yeah.
stick with it. All
Now,
right.
do you hot
Go
or
ahead, Joe.
Solo? Do you drink any of the energy drinks like Monsters or 5 Hours or any of that crap? Red Bulls?
Uh, on occasion, I will. On occasion, I will. I know drinking too much of that stuff, what the effect is, and then the crash. There's
Yeah.
always that high, and then it's going to be that crash. So
Mm.
if I do, I try to maybe drink one earlier in my ride or in the beginning of my ride, not later, because what happens is when you do decide to stop, you can't go to sleep because you
Right.
still pumped full of the energy drink. So maybe yes, maybe I will have a energy drink, maybe a small one just to get me going, just to get the taste in my mouth, and then I will fall back to my sunflower seeds to keep me going.
And see, I don't do any of the energy drinks at all. I can't do them. I'll do a zip fizz, just pour a little thing in a water and just down the water at a gas stop. And that's
Right,
about the extent of it.
right,
If I need if I'm just a couple of hours away from where I need to get to and I'm really tired, I'll just, slam a Coke in some kind of candy bar, knowing that that's only going to last, an hour or two. And then I'm going to come down. And then, like I
right.
said, I'm still able to go to sleep because I'm coming off that sugar high. I'm crashing.
Yep.
It's no problem to rest. I know that's just a quick 1 to 2 hour fix.
Yeah.
Just to
Yep.
get me a little bit further down the road to either a better spot to sleep or my final destination or whatever. And yeah, pickle juice, Chris, I'd do that like every other gas stop on long
Yeah.
rides.
Oh
I,
yeah, that's good for cramping and
cramping.
the respiration. So
I can't
electrolytes, all
drink
that
those.
good stuff.
I can't drink those energy drinks anymore. I found my body doesn't respond to them that well.
Yeah.
So I just try to get a lot of rest before I get on the road. When I get tired, I just pull it over.
Right, right.
Yeah, I don't drink any of them either. I'll slam some Mountain Dews down, but I don't do any of them Red Bulls or nothing like that.
Yeah. See, I don't. Yeah, I can't drink the sodas like that, man.
Yeah,
That'll
for
mess
those of
me
you
up.
out there who don't like the energy drinks, I'm telling you, I don't know. The Zip Fizz works for me. Just come in a little little tube. You just pour one in a bottle of water, shake it up, and I'll just down that at a gas station, and man, it works great for me.
Yeah,
You-
yeah.
you-
They
y'all were
do have
talking
a little.
Y'all were talking about the pickle juice for cramps. I found that tonic water with quinine mixed with orange juice is really good. Works good for me for cramps.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, okay, okay. That's new. First I've
Yeah,
heard
I
of
never heard of that.
it. Chris said, "Hell yeah, Mountain Dew, do the do, do the do." Protein, yes, yes, yes. Plenty of protein, man. Hey, listen. I've been told that my tank bag is a snack bag, snack pack. So I keep all kinds of goodies up in
Oh
there. I'll
yeah, yeah.
reach in.
I got the snack box right there. You fill that up with jerky. You
Oh
got
yeah,
a snack right there. And I'll tell you though, one thing I found, another thing, if you get kind of sleepy or whatever, I'll go in just grab a little sandwich from a gas station. That quick little, hit of carbs or whatever, that wakes you up and that'll get you down the road too.
right, right, right. All right. What time is it? Well, gentlemen, do we have anybody in the queue to come on?
No, I'm good.
Yep, I'm good. Logic, you good?
I am good. I am good.
Joe, you good?
I'm good.
People out there in YouTube and Facebook and Instagram land that's been stalking the Hoka Hay Riders. Are you good?
Yeah, are y'all
Once
good?
again, we appreciate you again. Hopefully we covered like I say, this is our light edition, folks. We know the riders are coming in like 70, maybe 80 riders are already in. Rider had exited the course, gone home for whatever reason. Those that are traveling back home, we wish them a safe return to their loved ones. And for the ones that are planning to head up to top of the world, Prudhoe Bay, be safe. Definitely get you a new rear tire because with 9 to 10,000 miles on the one that you got on the bike now, going up there is like riding on um, a balloon, riding on pins and needles. So you definitely don't want to be up there and uh, have a blowout. So we definitely want to thank you for tuning in, and we're going to go ahead and get ready to shut it down for the evening.
Yes, sir.
All right. So tomorrow is day 14. Let's talk about that, gentlemen. Day 14. We have riders that are within striking distance.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong way is in striking distance. I know Frank Orlando, and of course, there's a lag in the tracker. Jeff Hallquist out of New Bern, North Carolina. Hit and Run Jeff is in striking distance.
I think they've
Conan,
already finished.
Yeah, those two have finished.
Yeah.
which two?
Wrong Way and Jeff Hawquist have already finished, I believe.
And
Okay, and see,
Frank
that's what I
Orlando.
said.
And, yeah, Frank
Yeah.
Orlando. I
Okay,
think
so
the Incredible right there is the first new one.
okay,
Not
so that
finished
should
yet.
be
That should be
curves,
Kinky
kinky, and incredible.
and incredible. Yeah.
I was about to call her by her first name. I think you don't know what I'm talking about. So they should be coming in, and hopefully, we may be able to pop back in on a live just to cover them. But hopefully, everything is going smooth with them. But hey, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We're out of here. All right, Logic, send us out.
Hey, keep all the riders up in your prayers. They love it. Ride hard, ride safe. Always, always ride on faith and keep it logical.
We're out of here, folks.
Sounds good, guys. Thanks for watching.
Tennessee 2 signing off.
Tennessee 2.
Yep.
All right.